Hello, my name is Felix and welcome to the world of Avalon Heroes. Now you might wonder, what the hell is Avalon Heroes? Don't worry, it's my job to tell you all about this wonderful little game. First off, it's an online RTS RPG inspired by Dota. Furthermore, it's supported by Korean e.sports clan We Made Fox featuring Moon, Nada, Soccer, and Lin. But the best thing about this game, I think, is it's free to play, which means you don't have to put down a nickel or a dime in order to enjoy it. You basically just download the game, create an Alaplaya account, and boom, there you go. You're in the game. But what happens once you enter the game? Well, we'll look right into that right now. The first thing you will see is the camp screen. Basically, these are the two fractions you can play in the game. And on the one side, you have the Orions. The Orions are looking for a hero who will restore the order, the balance, and its tradition. The Aeonias, on the other side, are looking for a hero who will calm the chaos and find a source of new hope. What I'm telling you is there is no good and evil. There is no right or wrong. It's just two different camps or fractions that have each different perspectives and missions that you're gonna see and own story to tell that you can experience. And you can switch sides by pressing the faction button. It's very, very easy. But once you've selected your camp or your side, it's time to look for the thing that makes Avalon Heroes the great game it is, the heroes. So let's take a look at some of those heroes. Overall, there are 100 unique heroes in this game, 50 for each side. That is a lot. So let's take a look at the Aeonia's heroes. There's 5 different types with 5 different attributes. The Aeonians are humans with weapon skills as well as a few magic tricks. The metamorphosis creatures are powerful, but they lack stamina. The spiritual beings can use the natural powers of the 5 elements. The demonic beings worship Satanism and practice black magic. The angels consider themselves both mentally and physically trained warriors. And as you can see, there are a few empty spots. This is the space for the heroes you buy or unlock during the game by finishing missions, so you can gain more heroes. But now let's focus on one single hero, and let's let that be Chaos. Chaos is an Avalonian knight. He's hard to play at the beginning of the match because he only has melee attacks. But the good thing is about the heroes and Avalon Heroes, he has special abilities which he can improve. Each hero has 3 basic skills and 1 ultimate skill. When earning enough skill points, you can acquire 2 extra skills. Right now, Chaos here can stun opponents with a shield, cause a critical strike, and increase powers. And the coolest of his abilities, he can summon his alter ego called Cain. If you're a low-level monster, you don't want to mess with those two, because this is what happens if you do it anyway. Kaboom! You get whipped. You get beaten because they're so damn good. But what are the options you can do in the game, or what are the modes you can play in the game? There's so much to pick from. Basically, in the beginning, you should try out the mission. The mission system consists of a series of different tasks which you have to solve. Each mission is related to tutorials or the simulation of battle mode, adventure mode, or to solving the scenarios. You can learn the basic gameplay and strategy of Avalon Heroes. The last sentence is very important. You can learn the basic gameplay and strategy of Avalon Heroes, and it does so by giving you little missions and basically examples of all the other scenarios or modes you have the game. Talking of modes, we're coming to the scenario mode. If you're the kind of guy who likes to play alone, let's say because you have got a tight work schedule and all your friends are always playing at some other time, you say, screw him, I can still have a lot of fun with Avalonian Heroes, I'm going to play the scenario mode. Great mode for you because it's the single player campaign, there's a whole story you can follow, and you progress through the game, and it's a good thing to play with when you're alone, you know. Battle mode, you fight with the opposite camp by forming a team of the currently assigned players. The team who destroys a sacred nest or the opposite camp by increasing the power of the selected hero wins. And the strategy and tactic and team harmony are the key points in winning the game. Sounds good to me too, but I'm a fan of co-op mode. Can you play co-op mode in Avalon Heroes? Of course you can. Up to 8 players can play in the co-op mode. And basically what you do is you get a bunch of friends together and you start into the co-op mode, which is called adventure mode in this game. And you whoop up on NPCs, you do raids, you travel through missions and scenarios, and it's really fun to do. I really can recommend this to everyone. If you're more of the guy that likes to be very competitive and likes to get a high score, then arena mode is the right mode for you, because here you play against a bunch of mobs all by yourself. But the difficulty within this mode is there's a limited time period. You can only, yeah, well, you have to have a little bit limited time, and you have to beat as many NPCs as possible in order to beat the game. Well, if you want to really get into the game deeper, more of deeper strategy in the game, you should look at kins and guilds. Basically, when you start the game, you form a kin. You give it its own name. I selected Carandia, which I think is a cool name, but you should really choose something to your liking, of course. And then kins can form up to form guilds, and that is something that makes it more of a strategic element, more tactics that you acquire within the game, and really get to handle and whoop some monster ass. Well, you think that's cool? Trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. There will be slicing and dicing. There will be spears flying around through the air. Powerful spells will be casted and creatures will come your way. But all that you will see in the future episodes of Avalon Heroes. And you're thinking to yourself right now, wow, this Felix guy, he sure knows a lot about Avalon Heroes. Well, I certainly do, my friend. And I know one more thing. We're also raffling out prizes. But before we get to that, I'm going to have to tell you a bit more about the game, because you might wonder, where can I get this great, awesome game? Man, it doesn't cost me anything, so where do I get it? No problem. You can get it on the internet. Internet is great. It's a thing they invented sometime in the 90s, I think. And if you go to the homepage, right there on the top, you will see download. You hit download game, and there you will be able to download the client, which will download the game for you, or you go to one of the partners such as ESL, and then you will be able to download the whole game. You create an a la playa account, and there you go. You're in the game. You can enjoy it all by yourself or with your friends. But as I said earlier, we've got some prizes for you. And for each episode, we're raffling out some really good stuff. One Bible hero and one costume. Also, 10,000 AP and items from the AP shop, contracts, consumables, also worth 10,000 AP. So overall, you can win stuff worth 36 euros. I think that's pretty nice. And if you follow the whole 6th episode of Avalon Heroes, you might be eligible to win a grand prize. Oh yeah. And the grand prize will consist of a Razer keyboard, a Razer mouse, and Avalon Heroes t-shirts signed by We Made Fox and Grubby. And since we're so rich, we're giving that out 3 times. But in order to win that grand prize, you have to answer all 6 episode raffle questions correctly. It's not something that's easy to do, but I'm sure you can do it. So without further ado, let's get to the first question. What kind of account do you need to create in order to enjoy Avalon Heroes? If you've got the answer, send it to wins@esl.tv, and I'd be happy to find the winner, and you'll be enjoying some good in-game stuff. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed Avalon Heroes Episode 1. We'll see each other again when it's Avalon Heroes Episode 2.